Welcome back to the channel. Jcfigz here, and today we're going to review the WCW United States replica from the WWE shop. As you can see, many legends held this championship belt, from Rick Rude to Bret Hart and everywhere in between. Goldberg, Jeff Jarrett, Scott Hall, Booker T, and the list goes on and on. Back in the 90s, when a mid-card championship meant something, this belt was considered to be a stepping stone on your way to the top. If you won the WCW United States Championship, you can expect a big push going forward. Just so many legends held on to this belt, and it really adds to the prestige of this championship. This belt had meaning and it looked the part too. So now let's go ahead and get into the review. We'll start off with the strap here. The strap is typical WWESHOP faux leather. It's very stiff. It's not floppy at all. This is a belt I would consider getting re-leathered if you're into doing that type of thing. However, the details in the strap itself are good. You can see the nice crisp straight lines all throughout the leather strap, or faux leather strap. You have an 8x2 male snap box over here on the right side. And then we get to the first side plate, and the first side plate starts the beginning of the faux leather tooling going around the 3 plates on this belt. So in this first side plate here, we have 2 wrestlers. One wrestler is pinning the other one. Then it says World Championship at the top and Wrestling at the bottom. And the plate is completely surrounded by a beautiful floral pattern. The details look excellent in that floral design. These plates are 4 millimeters thick, so much thicker than the Figures Toy Company WCW Championship belt. I believe that one was only 2 millimeters. The plates were very thin, and the gold plating on the Figz Inc. one was also much more light than this one. Colors really stand out on this WWESHOP version. Get to the center plate, and it's big, much wider, and a little bit shorter than the 5-plate WCW belt. So there's 2 main WCW US belts that were used. The earlier version's main plate was much thinner and taller, and of course it had 5 plates. That belt was held by people like Rick Rude, and this is the later WCW US version, the 3-plater. The main plate is wider and shorter. Really, they both look awesome. I'm a fan of each one. I'll probably get a 5-plater eventually. Maybe WWESHOP will release a 5-plater at some point, but for now we have this 3-plater, and it looks amazing. So the center plate here at the top, it says WCW. There's 2 black banners at the top, and it says United States in gold. Right below States is the United States, and it looks amazing. Red, white, and blue. The blue is just a little bit too light. The actual United States Championship belt, the blue on the country was actually a little bit darker, but it still looks really good. I know some people might mod it just to make it more ring accurate. As for me, I'm going to leave it the way it is. Below the United States, you can see the eagle and all the details in his wings and on his face. You can see his eye and his beak. On each side of the eagle, there's more floral designs there, and it looks beautiful. Right below the eagle, there's 2 more black banners. First one says Heavyweight Wrestling, and the bottom one says Champion. Then on the left and right side of Champion, there are 2 American flags, and the detail in those look great as well. Then we move on to the left side plate, and it is exactly the same as the right side plate. World Championship Wrestling, you got the 2 wrestlers there in the center, one's pinning the other, and then the beautiful floral design. The tooling around the 3 plates ends right here on the left side. Move on down, and we have a 5x2 female snap box. And on this belt, there is no gold tip. Flip it on over, and here is the back. You can see the screws in the back of this belt. They are not hidden, unfortunately. You got the WWESHOP stamp right there in the center. This belt was made in 2021, or this is the 2021 design, and then you got the WWE holographic sticker right there as well. Overall, this belt is beautiful. WWESHOP definitely did a great job with this title. The only thing is, of course, the strap is just not floppy. It's very stiff, as you can see here. Here, let's go ahead and flip it over. There you go. Look how flat that is. It does not flop around at all. There's barely any curve at all there. Hopefully one day WWESHOP will be able to give us some real leather straps, or at least better faux leather than this, because this just isn't it. Of course, if they do that, the belts will probably cost more money. But I mean, the belts I get from overseas, the straps on those are absolutely amazing. Very floppy, very ring accurate. But for most of us, we just display these belts on shelves, so you don't really need real leather anyway. It still looks good over the shoulder. Now we're gonna go ahead and test out the snap box and see how it fits and looks around the waist. Alright, so let's go ahead and test out the snap box. And just for reference, the length of this strap is 51 inches. I have a 32-inch waist. I'm not gonna strap it on too tight, just because I like to put it on backwards so that way I can turn it around. So you have to do when you're putting these belts on by yourself anyway. So here we have it, and it looks very nice. There's not much of a curve on the center plate here. Very slightly curved, but not a whole lot. Now the main plate is 9.5 inches tall and 11 inches wide, and the side plates are 4 inches tall and 5 inches wide. So as you can see, it fits pretty good. It feels good for faux leather, not too bad at all. And in my opinion, it looks excellent around the waist. Definitely a fan of the bigger center plate. It just sticks out so much more, obviously. So yeah, overall it looks really good. The snap box was a little rough to snap. Certainly not as easy as the belts I get from overseas, but I guess that's come to be expected with these WWESHOP belts. Other than that, it looks amazing. Let me know if you guys plan on picking this belt up in the comments below. This belt also comes with a very nice belt bag from WWESHOP. It's got the old school WCW logo right there on the center. It looks really good, and it comes in handy in case you decide to get your belt signed at a convention or something. You can just put it back in here so it doesn't get dirty or damaged. So overall, what are my thoughts about this belt? I highly suggest getting this belt if you are a WCW fan. You can get one made overseas for a little bit cheaper probably and a better strap, but the detail on these plates are phenomenal. This is definitely one of WWESHOP's best belts in my opinion. Me being a huge WCW fan, I was blown away when I got this. And I have had the Figures Toy Company WCW replica as well. And I got rid of it a while ago, and then I got this one, and my goodness, this is a huge upgrade from that belt. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for more toy reviews, belt reviews, video games, and more. If you shop at figurestoycompany.com or entertainmentearth.com, use discount code Jcfigz to save 10%. Let me know what other belts you guys would like for me to review. Until next time, peace.